What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my player career mode. This is episode number 17, and we start today's episode off with a game against Crystal Palace here away at Selhurst Park. So Tony Pulis clearly did a good job in the game, just as much as he did in real life, so he kept them up in the league. And we take on one here away from home. Now, in the last episode, you would have seen me request a transfer. On deadline day, we were trying to force away a move to a new club, but unfortunately, Felix Magath kept turning down our requests. He wants us to stay at Fulham and be the main striker, so we are going to be staying at Fulham at least until January. And I've been a little bit frustrated, to be honest, because we don't get the service here at Fulham. We play a bit of a 4-5-1, so I'm playing up top on my own. I feel a little bit isolated, but as we took on Palace here, I was pretty happy because I knew that Kasami was going to be playing just behind me in that attacking midfield slot. And when Kasami got injured, we started to struggle a little bit. But now he was back in the side, we started playing some good football really early on. And in the 35th minute, I got past my man here, played the ball forward infield towards Nikolic, and he fires the ball into the bottom corner. So just 35 minutes in, that's the type of football I want to play. In the last episode we didn't play it, and in the episode before that, it was a little bit of a struggle for us, but that's the type of football I want to play. Good passing, attacking move, and that was a really nice goal as well. And I've read some comments as well from people saying, you are really suited to playing that attacking midfield slot, that sort of maybe a centre forward, if you will, or more likely an attacking midfielder, because you get so many assists, and it's like, that's my play style. It always has been. Anyone that's been on this channel for long enough, right the way back to my FIFA 12 My Player, even though I've been a striker from my FIFA 12 My Player, my FIFA 13 His Journey, and this one for my player career mode, I'm still a bit of a, I'm always a selfless player. I always look for the assist rather than the goal. And I could have just struck that ball into the bottom corner with ease and made it 1-0, and I got the goal. I thought, nah, screw it, I'll offload it to Nikolic, give him the goal, and that'll make it 1-0. So it's 1-0 to us here. And in the 59th minute, you see us play a 1-2 with Nikolic, the Swedish midfielder, goes down the left hand side. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong as well. He crosses the ball in. It comes to Kasami in the middle. The first shot is blocked, but the second one is well saved by Julian Speroni, and it's out for a corner. So Kasami causing some problems here, and it's still 1-0. However, from the corner, it's crossed in towards the centre. I'm trying to lose my man at the far post. I do. I get my head to the ball as well, and I put it past Speroni. So what a header! And again, you guys have got to trust me, because at the start of the career mode, everyone was like, "Oh my God, why did you make your player so weak? Why did you make him so thin? He's not going to be able to win any headers. He's going to be too weak. He's going to get muzzled off the ball." His strength is like 77. He wins a lot of headers. He's only, he's 6 foot. That's not small. You guys have got to trust me a bit more. I know what I'm doing, and I know how to get the best out of the player when I'm controlling him. So that was an awesome header. I beat 2 players in the air. It went past Speroni at the near post, and it's 2-0. So I had a goal and an assist to my name in this game. And this is the type of football I wanted to play. It was good attacking football. We were streaming forward in groups. It was really awesome. And in the 67th minute, Crystal Palace had one of their first chances. Jedinak, the Aussie, struck it from range, but put the ball just wide of the post. So the Palace skipper couldn't make it 2-1. But in the 83rd minute here, we were looking for more goals. And as Scott Parker finds Kasami, he gives it to myself. I try and get past Mariappa here with a roulette. I got very lucky as the ball came back to me. I stopped the ball here, I get tackled by Scott down, win it back, nice little scoop turn, roll it through to Kasami, and Kasami drills it in. So Palace 0, Fulham 3. It's Kasami who gets the goal, and it is 3-0 to us. So 2 assists for me, 1 goal as well, and I was having an absolute fantastic game in this game. And in the 90th minute here, the last chance would fall to Palace. They had a corner. Yannick Bolasie would take it, swing it towards the centre. It's towards the head of Joe Ledley, but his header goes just wide of the post, and the game does finish 3-0. So a great win away at Selhurst Park. What a result that was. And again, I just have to say, I really feel like Kasami has been the difference right now. Last year, with myself, with my player, I linked up so well with a player called Jamie Mackie with Forest, and we got so many goals and assists together. I feel like this year it's going to be Kasami. He got an early injury in the game against West Ham, and we won that game by 3-0. And since he was out, we played terribly. Now he's back in the side. I think he came back for the Newcastle game, the last game. We won that game by 2-0. We won this game 3-0. I linked up with Kasami all game. He's just an awesome player to play with. What can I say? Just like Jamie Mackie was with last year. So I really wish in FIFA and player career mode you could form favoured personnel. Anyone that plays Football Manager will know what I'm talking about here. In Football Manager, you get players that form favoured personnel relationships. I wish you could do that in player career mode. So for me right now, it would be like Jamie Mackie and Kasami. That would be my favoured personnel. I really wish you could do that on a player career mode, but unfortunately not, and that's my phone. But coming into this game against Norwich here at Craven Cottage, I was feeling very confident. 2 wins in a row, 2 clean sheets in a row as well, which is kind of nice for our defence to keep as well. And I was involved in all the goals, actually, all 5 of the goals in these 2 games. So I was feeling very confident. And the first chance of the game would fall in the 6th minute here, as Norwich were taking heavy touches at the back. And as I intercept Michael Turner, I tried to round the goalkeeper Felipe, but unfortunately he came out, denied me, and kept the score at 0-0. So we almost took a very, very early lead there, as Norwich were guilty of taking some heavy touch at the back, but unfortunately I couldn't round the goalkeeper and it's still 0-0. However, from the goal kick, it is Felipe who clears the ball forward towards Nathan Redmond. The header is won by our German fullback and eventually is played forward towards Bradley Johnson against his former club. He gives it to Kasami. Kasami links up with me. I give that wide towards Kaka Nikolic, who plays the ball down the left-hand side towards the run of Richardson. He gives it to me down the left-hand side. I take on Russell Martin, the Scottish fullback. I beat him with a couple of nice skill moves here, get into the box. I lose the ball, but as Martin takes a heavy touch, I take the ball away from him. I go to the floor, I hit the deck, and the referee gives us a penalty. Russell Martin couldn't believe it, Norwich couldn't believe it. In truth, I couldn't believe it, to be honest. The referee gives us a penalty. I didn't think it was a penalty. It looked like I was playing for it, you know. I took the ball away from him and then just hit the deck once he lunged. So I thought I was playing for the penalty, but it was given. The referee gave us a penalty, and it was actually me who was going to take it. So I could score with the first penalty of my career. So the Fulham players gave it to me. I stand up and take it, and I also score as well. So as you can see in the top right, 1 out of 1 for the penalties. Maybe I'm going to be the next Balotelli or Ricky Lambert, who knows. But yeah, it's Fulham 1, Norwich 0, and yeah, I do get the goal past Felipe. It was a really poor penalty as well. There was no power on it. It was pretty much central, to be honest, just past Felipe. But I don't care. It went into the back of the net, and yeah, we do get our first goal from our first penalty. So Fulham 1, Norwich 0. In the 17th minute, we had a free kick here. Brian Ruiz takes it, but he puts the shot just wide of the post. But all the early pressure was coming for us. Norwich weren't really threatening, and in the 31st minute, Kieran Richardson flicks the ball onto me. I flick it towards Kaka Nikolic. He plays me the ball down the left-hand side here. We take on Michael Turner, beat him with a Ronaldo chop. I try and finesse the ball past Felipe. He makes the save though, and unfortunately it was still 1-0. But all the chances were coming to us. But Norwich would have a chance here in the 35th minute. Luciano Becchio, the former Leeds man, goes down left-hand side, swings in across. Stecklenburg or Stockdale fumbles. I'm not sure who was playing a goal in this game, but the goalkeeper fumbles it. But thankfully for us, we get the ball clear, and it's still 1-0. It was indeed Stockdale actually, but still 1-0. But in the 41st minute here, how about this? Russell Martin throws this ball in, and I flick it backwards towards Kasami, and Kasami, what a goal this is, absolutely incredible. So it's not just me playing out of my skin at the moment. Kasami has returned from his injury, and like I said, I love this guy. What can I say? It's brilliant. This guy in the team, I just feel so much better playing with him. I really do. I feel so much better with him playing behind me, and that is an absolute wonder goal by Kasami. It really is. It's he just strikes it with his left foot, with the outside of his left boot, towards the bottom corner. No chance for Felipe, and it's Fulham 2, Norwich 0. So what a start to this game we're having. But in the second half here, in the 47th minute, I shut down Olsen and win the ball here. What a great block that was. A player 1-2 with that man, Kasami. We go down the right-hand side. It's a really good chance here. He's not catching up with me, so I tried to catch Felipe out the near post, but unfortunately, the goalkeeper doesn't get a hand to it, but it hits the post, and it goes out for a corner in the end. But still, Fulham 2, Norwich 0. And from the corner, I'm trying to lose my man in the area. It's crossed towards the edge of the area. It's cleared away, and only as far as Bradley Johnson. But the Norwich players, they just stood off me, and Kasami scored 1 from range, and I've scored 1 from range. And at the end of the day, if you're a Norwich defender, why, oh why, oh why would you give us space there? You know Kasami can strike it from range. You'd imagine that I can strike it from range as well. And for the second time, Norwich players stand off us, and we score from range. So it was just too easy. And as we finesse our ball past Felipe, that got us our second goal of the game, and Kasami got one as well. So 2 goals and an assist for me, and every single goal in these last 3 games had I'd been involved in some way. So really, really good performance. We were 3-0 up. Norwich almost scored there. They had a good chance, but they tried to chip the ball over Stockdale, but the English goalkeeper made a good save there to keep the score at 3-0, and that was how the game finished. For a resounding win, and we're finally playing the football that I want to play here at Fulham. We're finally playing good football. I've noticed that Felix Magath isn't playing defensive anymore. When you see the cursor come up in the bottom right or the bottom left, he's not playing defensive. He's just letting us play balanced or attacking, and it's showing. You know, it's showing. Play attacking football, and you'll get rewarded. So a 3-0 victory. I got a 9.6 rating, and I also won Player of the Month. How about that? The first time in my career I've won Player of the Month. That's fantastic. And as we enter a new month as well, here's a look at our stats. After 7 games, we've scored 7 goals and got 3 assists, an average rating of 8.1. We are playing out of our skin at the moment. We're up to an 82 overall as well. Here's a look at our attributes, looking very nice. Everything's looking fantastic. A quick look at our accomplishments as well. We see that we're actually over the halfway mark now, 51%. And also a quick look at the league table shows we've got off to a fantastic start. We're still unbeaten in the league, and we are currently occupying a Champions League spot, just behind Chelsea in second place. But as always, guys, big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of Next Gen Career Mode very soon.